right, cool. Let's also be honest here. Does Cody deserve insert whatever here or to have this match? Yes and no. Look, he won the Rumble, so yes, he does deserve his WrestleMania match, main event. He also deserves whatever he kind of wants. Um, but in saying that, I think it's really funny that it's like people are mad at The Rock for basically being like, oh, I mean, maybe it's part time, maybe because haven't been wrestling for a long time. I'll give you those, granted, but basically that he just basically came in and inserted himself into the main storyline and now at WrestleMania. When one, I'm like, did Cody not do something similar? Cody, off of like not of like continuing the contract with AEW, faced Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Cool, fine, whatever, yeah. Then he proceeded to have another match against Seth Rollins. Then he had another one, had a torn pec, and then he wandered off to show back up after Royal Rumble and immediately win it at basically number 30. And what did he do? Go straight to the line. I was like barely here, barely had enough matches, and already main event. I mean, I was like, did he necessarily deserve that? I mean, I was like, y'all want to make the point that there's other people in the back that deserve it as well, but I was like, cause they all work hard, but guess what? Cody was the hottest name, so oh man, that's crazy, the hottest name. That's wild. So there's that. So it's like, all right, cool. He did that, but that was different. That was, hey, look, he still did a couple matches. And why are you bringing up old shit? That was a year ago. We're talking about this past year where he put in the work all year long to earn himself a second chance. And you're right. But I seem to recall that not too long ago, a guy by the name of CM Punk pretty much did the same thing. I mean, he even started setting his promo, to Cody, where he's like, I ain't talking about The Rock, I'm talking about me. So I'm like, he showed up, didn't wrestle. I was like, he had a couple house shows or whatever, but got in the Rumble. And we could say that Cody was always gonna win the Rumble, sure. But we were gonna get CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Man, that just sounds like somebody who just sort of was able to jump to the front based on having a hot ass name. That's crazy, and it's weird. As we want Seth and CM Punk because it's money making. Wow, that's wild. Wow, huh? I mean, and I'm like, you done built Cody and Roman to something else too, so that's money making as well. Cause you could have basically went a different route and have somebody else win, but no, we wanted Cody. Cause I was like, he deserves it, and we gonna build up to him getting, where everybody complaining about like, The Rock just jumping in and stuff like that because he ain't wrestled here in like several years, Neither did CM Punk. Kind of like, yes, he may have wrestled in AEW, but he had to wrestle WWE, and it's like, let bygones be bygones because why? Okay. Like CM Punk even said, I'm here to make money, not friends. I was like, Seth Rollins, once again, 2 times. I was like, that's why he sort of had his little beef with Cody, because Cody was able just to jump right in and just be here while he's like, I've been busting my ass for this for how long? Then CM Punk comes in and he's like, he gets to jump here too, where I'd have been busting my ass for how long? So at the same time, we have 2 recent examples of people doing this, and no one will be pointing at that. It's just The Rock pot, like pushing his weight around and being like, where I'm like, that's a lot of speculation. Do you think The Rock just been like, I'm gonna do this, other than I was like, when he probably could have just been like, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this next year and anytime after that. This is my best time. I'm open. See, the football season ain't started. I'm not doing any movies right now. So he's like, it's either now or never. And that's all he has to do. He ain't gotta force his way into nothing. He ain't gotta push his way into nothing. If they wanted to be like, no, we're not gonna do it, then it's like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, he done put himself on the TKO board. He's set with that. He ain't got to have this match, but it's also the best matches you're gonna probably do to be lucrative. I was like, if there was gonna be a match to do The Rock, it's this one. I'm just saying, he ain't got to do anything. He's The Rock. His name is that in itself. So, does Cody deserve this? No. But did he deserve to be there in the way you're talking about? No, because deserve doesn't mean anything here, like anything in sports or in wrestling. I was like, yeah, I was like, you can deserve a lot of things. You can earn a lot of things, but that don't mean that that's what's going to happen. And so I'm like, does it suck? Yeah, sure. For y'all out there that's on that road, or whatnot. And I understand where you're coming from. I do, because let's be honest, a lot of this sort of reflects like a real life thing where a lot of people feel like it's like I worked hard, I do this, I do that just to see that's the person that gets that promotion or that person. So it's a lot of that type of trait here as well. So that's why I said I get it, I understand it. But in this business, I'm like, I've like had this not also been what Drew McIntyre been like whole story of he deserved it. I'm like, you could have said that Drew sort of deserved to have a championship in front of people because he put the company on his back during the pandemic, like he's saying. But deserve is only meant for people that we feel like deserves it. When a lot of them are hardworking, a lot of them can say, "Man, if I was getting the Cody, I'd be in the spot." But guess what? You're not Cody. Cause why? He's a hot name. He got something built behind. It just only other than his hard work. That's it. That's my rant. That's just my little spiel. Anyway, we'll see how this keeps going.